Hey everybody, I'm Yasmin Jacka here at Renegade Training Academy, and I have Ryan Bixler here with me.
Hey.
And Lauren right over there. And we're here, Hi. We're here to show you, or Ryan's going to show you, a dynamic warm-up and also a dyno complex before you work out. So this is what is this going to do, Ryan, for you?
Awesome. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through our warm-up of our basic stretches that we run through every day before every class here at Renegade Training Academy. And then we go through what I call a dyno complex, a list of dynamic movements or exercises that when put together and performed properly improves your performance in and out of competition or in and out of the gym.
Perfect. All right, guys, so I'm going to show you the quick, I'm going to turn this around. So this is Renegade Training Academy. Okay, you can find him or us in Carlsbad. And then this is the dynamic warm-up that he's going to start off with. And then you can also see at Renegade Training on Instagram Academy. Okay, dynamic warm-up. There it is. Neck rolls, trunk rotators, stir the pot, X-hand touches, high hand lunges. Hey guys. Hi Elena. Hi Matt. Inchworms, and then the dyno. Sorry, I'm a little shaky here. I just worked out with him. It was hard. Dyno complex, burpee hops, toe taps, speed skaters, mountain climbers, power wipers, and shoulder taps. All right, so I'm going to switch it over to Ryan, and we have Lauren, our beautiful model. She's going to show you the moves while Ryan trains. Hey, Tanya. Hi, guys. Thank you for joining. Showing you a dynamic warm-up.
Perfect, perfect. Clear to go?
Yep.
Awesome. All right, so anytime you do your warm-ups, you need to warm up good stretching, good movements. You want to mimic the patterns and the movements of what you're going to be doing and performing in that exercise or in that training program for that day.
Good.
Okay, so anytime you work, you want to start at the top and work your way down. Too many people you see start at the bottom, rolling out the ankles, and then they'll work their way up. We want to do the opposite. We want to work our way from head down to our toes, all right? So the first one we're going to start with is our neck rolls. Okay, Lauren's over here just rolling out that neck just nice and loose. Okay, keeping it simple, nothing too over dramatic.
And do a hair flip with it.
Yes, we don't need any night at the
Hip,
rocks.
Yeah, you can put your hair up.
Hair flip and hip flip.
This is actually the best part of the workout.
This is probably my favorite part of any workout is the warm-up. So.
And if you guys have any questions, please ask, and I will ask Ryan, and then we'll answer them for you, or he will.
Next we'll be moving on to the trunk rotators. So trunk rotators.
Trunk rotators.
That's right. We get our inner country on. So Lauren is going to be starting with smaller movements, okay? Small circles, small rotations. She's going to be going from both directions with those small rotations. So one full rotation one direction, and then the other for me, please.
Perfect.
And now as she's doing that, she's feeling more comfortable. She's going to start picking up the circles that she's rotating, the distance. Now, if your lower back or your hips start hurting, here's the trick right here. They start hurting. Adjust your footwork, adjust your stance. Either move it in closer for more relaxation, or if it's too close and it's hurting, move it out farther. Move those legs out farther.
So if you feel any discomfort, then move your feet around?
Yeah, adjust the footwork. That's your stance, and that's what's causing the problems. Because the wider our stance is, the more tension we're applying on our hips. Okay, now bring those feet in close together again. Third, we're going to go into stir in the pot. What Lauren's going to do is bend at the waist. She's going to relax her body. I'm not having her use any force to start this. Okay, go ahead, fingertips pointing down first. She's going to stir the pot. Same concept. Start off with small rotations, small circles, and then work her way up. She's going to go from small to big circles and switch directions with that.
And just letting her hand relax at this point too.
It's the whole arm is relaxed. This should be all relaxed. There should be no force. If you're using too much force, you're doing them wrong. Stop, take a deep breath, relax, and do them again.
Perfect.
Okay. Now, as she's doing this, I'm going to tell her to go palms down or voodoo. Okay, so she's going to be doing her little voodoo onto the raising the dead.
How many reps per movement do you think?
It's all off of feel.
Okay.
Each person varies. You know, our natural wear and tear of everyday life her right shoulder might be more damaged or hurt more than the left. So I'd say let's focus on that right a little bit longer.
Okay.
So each person will vary.
All right.
But I'd say a good 5 to 10 seconds each.
Okay.
Just for the average Joe. Okay, then she'll go into the next arm. Starting with no force, fingertips at the ground.
Looks good.
Yes, she does.
Hey, Paulina,
And-
how are you?
Now we'll go palms down here, palms down.
Showing you guys Ryan's showing you guys a dynamic warm up before you work out.
She goes, everybody that just tuned in goes, that doesn't look like a Ryan.
Yeah, that's Lauren. Here's Ryan.
Howdy. All right, our next one, our fourth one is going to be our X hand touches or cross hand touches. I love to abbreviate, shorten everything up. All right, what Lauren's going to do here, if we want to stand here, face the forward, because we want a good angle view for you
Okay.
on the camera. Go ahead, get at that waist. All right, she's going to start with her feet wider than shoulder width, so the feet need to move out a little bit, even a little bit more. She's going to keep her arms tight. I tell everybody T-Rex arms, okay?
T-Rex arms.
What we're going to do is we're going to stabilize our body. We're not going to lean from side to side. We're going to keep our body in one still position. What I want to see you focus on is a slow and steady twist. You're going to twist and then extend that arm and reach.
Okay.
So these are your cross hand touches. You want to focus on touching the opposite hand to the outside ankles. I'd say do 5 on each side. 5.
Okay.
There's 3, 4, 5, 5. Lauren's going to pause. She's going to move her feet in just a couple inches.
Okay.
Okay, staying bent over at that waistline. Push your knees and booty back a little bit. There you go. Now she's going to focus on touching the back of her knees. Opposite hand, opposite arm. Again, notice how Lauren's bringing the arms in tight to her side. She twists, and then she extends her arm and touches.
Okay.
So the whole goal here and why we're doing this is you felt your back loosening up. You felt it tightening up a little bit right here for stabilization, but you feel it loosening up the rhomboids, correct?
Okay.
Then she's going to bring her feet all the way together, standing up nice and tall. Same thing, we're going to twist and extend into the back pockets.
Still T-Rex arms a little bit, right?
Yeah, still keeping that T-Rex arm the whole time. I love it. I used it for my wrestlers, and it's one of those that everybody knows what a T-Rex arm looks like, right?
Hey guys, thank you for joining. We're here at Renegade Training Academy, just showing you a great dynamic warm-up with Ryan Bixler. Woo!
And my lovely assistant.
And Lauren.
Lauren Bixler. All right,
Okay.
here we go. Second to last one we do. We'll go into high hand lunges. So we got our upper body going. Okay, we got the neck rolls, our trunk
Perfect.
rotators, stir the pot, and our cross hand touches.
Perfect.
Upper torso's done. Time to move on to our lower half now. What we're going to do is here is high hand lunges. Lauren's going to start with one hand high in the sky.
Okay.
Before she does anything else. Guidelines. If you're doing these by yourself or on their own and you have access to a mirror or to be able to see yourself, your bicep should be at the ear level. You should be able to touch your bicep to your ear. If not, you have a range of motion problem here in the shoulder, and you need to go back and correct that before you move on.
And what do we do to correct that? We do body rebuild.
That's
Right.
right.
It is,
Yasmin is helping me.
it is. I'm a firm believer in what Yasmin does.
Yeah, just kidding.
No, seriously, expert at what she does. So again, here we go. We're going to go bicep to ear, shoulder to ear as your guideline. Unless some of you out there like Grant who have massive shoulders and can't get your arm up that high.
Yeah. Grant will watch us later. Hey guys, thank you for joining.
So here we go. So same arm, same leg stays at home. She's going to
Perfect.
keep that arm up
Hey,
and keeping that there.
TC, what's up?
Okay, she's gonna keep.
She already worked out, so she's
Yeah, I'm a little shaky.
yeah.
Stay right there. She's gonna go again, and she's gonna hold this time 2 to 4 seconds, and then coming back up. The 2 to 4 seconds, we're putting that muscle under enough stress, enough tension for it to become a neurological reset. 4-second holds is a neurological reset with those muscle fibers. That's the secret.
Perfect.
And as you can see right there, she became off balance.
Perfect.
Okay, last one of our warm-ups for us is going to be inchworms or walkouts. There's so many names out there. Pick and choose whatever name you like.
Okay.
Here we go, inchworms. All Alright, she's walking out, bending over at the waist, walking those hands out. She's going to go down in what military, what we call the cobra stretch, right?
Right.
Okay, stretching out those hips, lower back, full body. What she's going to do from here is raise up into push-up position. Notice here's the trick. Curled her toes, kept her legs straight, hips straight. She's going to keep the entire body straight except here at the ankles. Go ahead, hon. And she's walking herself in using her toes and her feet.
Very bendy.
Comes up, reaches up high for the sky, side bend, and right back down into it again.
Perfect.
For this one, the inchworms, I say doing 5 each side, just like the high hand lunges, 5 total on the inchworms lunges. I'd go 5 on each side, working our way up.
Yeah, adding the cobra stretch is really cool. Like that.
So from here, we'd get a quick drink. I'd take 2 to 3 minutes of rest after your warm up here to really start getting at it. Any exercise, whether you're going to be doing the dynamic complex or
Okay.
you're going to go squat 500 pounds.
All right.
I would just rest.
Let me show them really quick what the dyno complex is.
Yeah.
So this is what we're going to do next. Okay. So after the warm up, then you move on to this and then go to your regular workout. All right.
Correct.
Cool.
And nice thing about doing the dyno complex, or the warm up, I'm sorry, and those inchworms. Okay, any of you that have really tight hamstrings, lower back, that's going to help out a lot because it's not our lower back that's the cause of the problem. It's our hamstrings. Everything from our calves leading up to the hamstrings,
Right.
up to your glutes, which is pulling on the lower back. So that's going to help greatly to loosen that lower back up if you have low back pain.
Perfect.
All right, so now getting into the dyno complex, what we do from here. All right, first one, burpee hops. What Lauren's going to do here. If you want to get more fancy with it, go right ahead. What we're doing is the whole goal here is to keep everything basic. The movement's basic at first. Then you'll see as it gets more complex as the workout goes on. But all we're doing is wanting to connect the motor units, okay?
Okay.
Everything transmitting, get everything fired up so that way we're on high alert. Here we go.
Perfect.
Ready? Burpee hops.
Everyone loves burpees, right?
That's right. Okay, all she's doing is going down, basic burpee, and a lateral hop there as well, okay? Because that dynamic movement is what's going to change it up, okay?
Okay.
Next one, toe taps. Toe taps is great just to get that heart rate up, okay? We want something that's going to raise that heart rate and keep that heart rate at, whether it's your goal is burning fat, let's go ahead.
Perfect.
Toe taps. Whether your goal is burning fat and maintaining that 65% max heart rate for 20 minutes, okay? No matter what the case is, this is a great one to jump that heart rate. If you ever feel like your heart rate's losing it, go ahead and pop out 20 of these real quick in between your sets for an active rest.
Okay.
I promise you that's going to raise that heart rate.
Awesome.
Next one, third, speed skaters. Here's the trick. Face the mirror again, please. Lauren is going to stay bent over at the waist. All right, we see a lot of people go ahead and do it the wrong way, like I always tell everybody is doing. They're straight up and down. They're not
Right.
doing really anything. And if anything, they're putting too much stress on their stabilizing muscles.
Okay.
Me, actually.
Yeah,
And the
you're
knee,
just
yeah.
going,
That would be me.
Alright, so our whole goal, bending over at the waistline. Okay? Just like you see the speed skaters in the Olympics. They're not up straight, they're becoming more aerodynamic, even more. Okay? Now as she leaps from side to side, lateral movements, go for it. Here's the trick. Notice that foot's not touching the ground. Go ahead and touch the ground with that foot, back foot, that swinging foot. Okay, that's too much stabilization. We don't
Yeah.
want that. We
Right.
want to become as unbalanced as possible while still maintaining control of everything. Okay? Thank you.
Okay.
Third, fourth is the mountain climbers. Mountain climbers, go ahead. Basic mountain climbers. We're gonna
Do you
start.
want me to do it on the ball? Or no?
We're gonna start with the basic, and then we'll go to the ball.
Hey, Amy. Thank you for joining.
Hey, Amy. All right, here we go. Ready? So basic mountain climbers. And go back to starting position again. On your toes. Notice how Lauren's more of a push-up position. One thing that I'm going to change on this is to walk your toes closer to your hands, hon. Perfect. Notice how I have her hips up a little bit higher.
Yeah.
When her hips were lower, she's going to be engaging more hip flexor here. Okay, we don't want that. So by bringing those hips up higher, and now I want you to just trim the laces down like we do. I'm eliminating the hip flexors as much as possible, okay? The
Okay.
stress anyways. You're still using it, you're still putting stress on them, but by eliminating the most that we can, it's only going to make it that much better for you.
All right.
Now you actually feel that in the core engaged as well, correct? All right, so that's the basic version.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't feel my core yet. Okay. These two are my warriors. Okay? They just finished class, and she's over here demonstrating this. Okay, now for your more advanced athletes or your more advanced people, gym goers and fitness doers. Okay, we're gonna have you up on a ball. And
So these are the mountain climbers for advanced people.
correct.
Okay.
I don't want to see you using dumbbells. Dumbbells is a stabilizer. Okay, you just might as well be using a bench.
Okay.
By being on a ball at any given time, she's got to balance out. All right,
Right.
go for it, hon. Same thing. Same concepts here as far as.
There we go. Hey guys, sorry. Little glitch.
Good, it's all good.
Sorry,
Just
Ryan.
like-
What'd you
yeah,
just
go
say
ahead.
about that?
The hip flexors, eliminating them as much as possible, applying extra stress to the shoulders, the arms, as well as that core. You really need that core to stabilize you here, huh? Correct?
Perfect.
Yes.
Thank
Hey
you.
Angelica, thank you for joining.
Angelica. Last two exercises. Next one is going to be power wipers. Okay, power wipers. We're going to start off in the push-up position. All right? Now,
Perfect.
the whole goal here, just like the inchworms, hey, you had to keep your legs straight. Use any and all movements, springing motion. Anytime we use any spring on our skip, our step, it's from the back of the knees down to the back of the heels. Okay, your calves is the springing movement. All right, so what she's going to do is spring up and back. Up and back. Now, our whole goal is I explain this the best way that I can. If her head is 12 o'clock, her feet are 6 o'clock, she wants to jump up to 2 and 10.
Okay.
Okay? I also use the pinkies or the palm of my hands as the guideline for that.
Okay.
Okay? And that's going to really bring in that transverse abs, those obliques, and really stabilize everything out. Okay, the last one is shoulder taps. Shoulder taps. So push-up position. We start push-up position here.
Should I start on my knees or?
On your toes first. Okay, we'll do more difficult first. Okay, now normal push-up position, we start with our feet together. For this, go ahead and demonstrate a couple with your feet together. Too much swinging of the hips.
Right.
No bueno.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's go ahead, feet wider. Beautiful. Okay, now, opposite hand touches the opposite shoulder. I constantly want to see that her nose and chin are past her fingertips here. So move yourself forward more. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
How much more difficult did that just make it from a scale of 1 to 10?
10.
10.
I'm tired.
Chest,
I'm tired.
Shoulders,
I'm done.
especially the core, okay?
Okay.
And we'll go into that in our next video is the 3 major components, core concepts of
Cool.
training the core.
And then Ryan, how many reps on the dyno complex do you think per person?
Per person. So here's how I'm going to break this down. The beginners and intermediates, 3 sets of 5 reps of each.
Okay.
Okay, the more advanced, 5 sets of 5 reps. Okay, now
Okay.
for the more advanced, I want 5 sets of 5 reps with no rest in between.
Okay.
As soon as you're done with those shoulder taps, you should be refreshed and ready to go for your burpee hops.
Cool.
You've given those muscles long enough rest. Falls under the active rest philosophy of training.
Okay.
And how long should all of this take you?
All this can take anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes.
All right.
You know, the more beginning and intermediate people, rest as needed. I tell everybody a minute to a minute and a half at most.
Yeah. Take your time, rest, and water, right?
Perfect.
Okay, guys. So I'm just going to show you really quick. So you can find us if you're in San Diego area, Renegade Training Academy. Okay. Ryan Bixler's gym. And then if you want to watch or follow him at Renegade Training Academy. Okay.
And please send a direct message and online videos as well. We do online training programs as well, so please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, renegadetrainingsd@gmail.com.
There you go.
Any of it.
Yep.
Take
Thank you
care.
guys for joining.
Take care.
Bye. See you next time.